Ayo, what is going on, you guys? Alejandro here, and welcome back to another episode of Magayon. In this episode, we're going to be building a continuous flow intersection. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell notification so you'd be notified whenever I upload another episode of Magayon and maybe even build another interchange or intersection. We'll see. So now you'd see me first dismantle this intersection right here. I actually built a three-way intersection, like a T-junction a few episodes ago, but yeah, things changed. I decided that instead of having an elevated expressway or an elevated ramp going through this thing, I decided that it was gonna be all in a single level, no overpass, underpass, things like that. I'm just gonna keep it a plain old intersection, but not just any plain old intersection. I'm gonna make it into a continuous flow intersection. And why did I decide to do that? That's because this road right here is connecting the main expressway connecting to the west, Silangan Highway, and we're connecting that to the radial road of the city, the circumferential road, one of the major avenues, and connecting both of them to the industrial port of Magayon. So it's gonna have a lot of traffic, especially like trucks. So yeah, I don't want to have too big of an interchange because the city, as I've said in many episodes now, it's quite a small scaled city, but we're gonna make it feel big, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I chose a continuous flow intersection. Forgive me if I interchangeably say interchange and intersection. Wow, interchangeably, big word. Anyways, so yeah, it's also called the displaced left turn interchange because we are displacing the left turn, and we're only displacing the left turn for the expressway, because on the avenues and the port road, the connecting road, we're not going to have a displaced left turn. It's still going to be on the same style, so it's going to be a continuous flow intersection. And yeah, if you don't understand what I'm saying, here's a little visualizer for you. Yes. So the through traffic can go straight through along with the left turn traffic for the expressway, and the traffic lights for the next ones are going to be one for the ones going south and one for the ones going north. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to be showing you later on the flow of traffic in this after I detail all of this and stuff, so you can skip that. I'm going to put the time code here, and let's continue on with the video. So now I'm just doing a lot of these detailing right here, putting some road markings so that people would be guided on which lane to take or how they're going to turn, because yeah, people going through the expressway can just go straight through and that's no problem, but people using the avenues to get into the expressway must make a left turn lane through the intersection. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tricky, and I'm having quite a hard time using the intersection marking tool because of the amount of lanes. But I think I did pretty well. I limited my use of chevrons because sometimes I get confused with the angles that they're supposed to be in. But yeah, so I'm connecting this to the port of Magayon, and I will be building that in the next episode. Yes. Here you will see the part where we displace the left turn. So that road will go across the expressway and will be on its own lane. That will not converge or conflict with through traffic. It's quite nice. I also chose this intersection design because it's safe for pedestrians, like in real life, I think, and it's also good for motorists. But yeah, nobody will have pedestrian access on this expressway because this expressway is car only. And also because we're connecting this to an industrial port, and the industrial port won't have that much of a pedestrian friendliness because it's just gonna be trucks. So yeah, I'm gonna be fixing those road connections in the next episode, and yeah, I'm just detailing this and that, cleaning things up, making it more greener, because I don't want it to look like very just bland gray and filled with pavement. Yet it has to look aesthetically pleasing, because this is what the series is. It's mostly focused on aesthetics, but I also love to see the traffic flow, and I will be showing you the traffic flow right now. So this is the traffic flow, and the first stop we're going to be doing is the truth traffic light signal. So you'd see here that traffic along the expressway can go unobstructed. You can just go straight through the expressway, no problem. And people turning left can also go to the left after they have crossed the displacement. And the next stop, the next signal would be the northern stop. So you can go straight through on the north, and people turning right into the north can go through, and those who want to displace to the left can go into the north. And we're basically going to be doing that, but inverted in the southern traffic stop. So people going out into people from the south can go anywhere they want, unobstructed, and people going into the south from the displaced left turn and those turning right into the south can go into the south, but they will have to make a stop for those, But yeah, here's a bit of a traffic flow. Yes, it looks kind of nice. It looks amazing. I have some issues where the vehicles, even though the traffic light is like a stop, they still go through, even though like sometimes they crash with the vehicles, but in City Skylines they don't actually crash, they just go through each other and slow down. And yeah, I won't have this heavy of a traffic in the final episodes and in the future episodes, because I just connected outside traffics to them so that there would be like some sort of traffic, because we still need population in the city. I don't know why, but I didn't focus on building the residential before we focused on expanding the city, and we're already building a port, but we need houses, But I said on the poll which one you want to see first, if it's the Chinatown or the port of Magayon. A lot of you guys actually voted for the port, which kind of surprised me because I actually wanted to build the Chinatown. But yeah, anything of those, either of the two, I would be able to build it. But yeah, it's been quite a little bit of a challenge for the port. And now you see me place down this toll booth type of thing. It's an electronic toll booth from Singapore, because even though this is an expressway, I don't want people to stop, because traffic will be heavy here, allegedly. Like, let's just imagine it's gonna be heavy even though it's very light in the end. But yeah, now I'm doing these detailings, and I think that the small little details just add a touch of realism. It just sells the vibe for this place. And yeah, I'm just putting in these road signs from the workshop, and I think it works out pretty well. If you're in the first person, I haven't tried driving through this yet, because yeah, the game has been quite laggy after recent updates, and I've been purging the workshop because yeah, this past few weeks it's kind of been like troubleshooting week for me, and I haven't actually made any much progress. But yeah, I hope in the next few episodes would be able to push things out, because for you guys who are updated, I'm actually going to graduate soon. Yeah, school has already ended, but we're still waiting for the day to come. So yeah, congratulations to me, congratulations to us. More videos to come, because I actually have nothing else to do. And yeah, fingers crossed we get into the university and go study architecture, because that's my passion. I think I'm gonna be doing some Minecraft videos in the future. Who knows? We'll see. If you guys have any suggestions for any Minecraft videos, like building videos specifically, comment down below what kind of like builds you want to see, because I'm thinking of also mixing up the channel a bit and just not leaving it like pure City Skylines, because we gotta tap into different markets. We have to make it diverse. Anyways, adding in these road barriers, these stone road barriers, these are just make it safer, because you wouldn't want to like drive through the interchange and the intersection and just fly away or whatever. And it also adds a touch of realism, even though this is not realistic because it's scaled way down. I don't know, those of you guys who actually know experience driving, because I'm even though I'm 18, I still don't have a driver's license or even a student license, and I'm not kind of planning on taking anything soon. But yeah, those who know how to drive through roads and this interchanges or intersections, hit me up your responses on how well I did for this thing. And I'm adding in these trees, and these trees are my new favorite trees. They're hazel trees by Pedelmo, I think, and they're just the perfect scale, the perfect size to add into the details. And this canal right here, yeah, this other side of the canal is, I think this canal was the original waterfront, the shoreline of the city, and then land reclamation is on the other side, which is the port. And yeah, a little bit of backstory right there, but I think we've actually, you've actually done pretty well with the detailing. I'm just going to be sharing a little bit of some updates for you guys. So in the next episode, I will be building the port, but the port will have like we're gonna have two ports, the northern harbor and the southern harbor, the northern being purely industrial and the southern being one with the residential, and the one part with the redevelopment program, which is making things beautiful along the waterfront. And yeah, I'm also adding in these road markings, road signs, because you have to know if the terms are going to be sharp, because I think it's kind of sharp, but even though the speeds, I have to change the speed limits on these things, so you have to keep it slow and smooth. But if you guys want to watch, if you want to see like a detailed tutorial on how to build this, because this is anything, not even a tutorial, it's just me explaining things. But this is, I'm just adding in these detailings right here, finishing off selling the vibe of the realism, and just fixing up the light, because it's kind of dark. People have to have a visible line of sight for driving. I think I don't know how to drive, but yeah, I've changed the music, by the way, so stay tuned for that. The ending cinematics will be shaken up a little. But yeah, now we're reaching the end of the episode, and making these videos take a long time to produce, from researching, building, recording, and all the way to editing. So if you want to support this channel, consider becoming a Patreon on patreon.com/Calejandro and become an official citizen of Magayon and get exclusive contents only for my Patreon, like early access to the mods and asset lists, ? Yeah, that's coming soon. But if you can't, that's okay. You can still show your support by leaving a like on this video, commenting down below what you want to see next, any suggestions. You could also follow me on Instagram to get a closer look at Magayon from all the angles. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Only 30% of you guys have subscribed, so hit that shiny red button down there to stay up to date for everything new in Magayon. This is Calejandro, signing off. Bye!